Welcome to Movies Philosophy, where we dive deep into the world of iconic films, unraveling their stories, characters, and deeper meanings. Today, we explore John Wick, 2014, the groundbreaking action thriller starring Keanu Reeves that redefined modern cinema with its unique blend of intense action, stylized storytelling, and raw emotion. The story begins with John Wick, a retired hitman living a quiet life in his luxurious yet empty home. Recently, John has suffered the greatest loss of his life, the death of his beloved wife, Helen, to a terminal illness. Her passing leaves him shattered, a man adrift in grief. In one final act of love, Helen sends John a posthumous gift, a beagle puppy named Daisy. Along with the puppy comes a note urging John to find solace and companionship in Daisy, a reminder that he doesn't have to face the world alone. This gesture gives John a fragile thread of hope, a chance to reclaim a piece of his humanity. For a brief moment, peace seems possible. John finds comfort in Daisy's playful presence and drives his vintage 1969 Ford Mustang Mach 1, trying to piece his life back together. But this tranquility is brutally interrupted. While refueling his car at a gas station, John encounters a group of young Russian mobsters led by Iosef Tarasov, the arrogant and entitled son of a powerful crime boss. Iosef admires John's car and offers to buy it, but John declines, stating that it's not for sale. Unused to rejection, Iosef is insulted, but lets John leave for now. Later that night, Iosef and his thugs break into John's home. They brutally attack him, steal his car, and, in an act of unspeakable cruelty, kill Daisy, the last connection John had to his late wife. This moment is the catalyst for the story. A quiet, grieving man is transformed into something terrifying. What the mobsters don't realize is that John Wick isn't an ordinary man. He's a former hitman, one of the deadliest assassins the world has ever known. Known in the criminal underworld as the Baba Yaga or the Boogeyman, John is a legend feared by everyone who knows his name. Fueled by rage and a thirst for vengeance, John begins to dig up his past, both metaphorically and literally. He retrieves his stash of weapons and gold coins, symbols of his previous life, from beneath the concrete floor of his basement. The word spreads quickly in the criminal underworld. John Wick is back. When Viggo Tarasov, Iosef's father and a powerful mob boss, learns of his son's actions, he is filled with dread. Viggo knows exactly who John is and what he's capable of. In a desperate attempt to protect Iosef, Viggo sends a squad of hitmen to kill John in his home. But John is ready. In a stunning display of tactical precision and brutal efficiency, John eliminates the assassins with ease, sending a clear message to Viggo he's coming for Iosef. As John sets out on his quest for revenge, we are introduced to a hidden world of assassins and criminals operating under a strict code of conduct. At the heart of this world is the Continental, an exclusive hotel that serves as a sanctuary for professional killers. The hotel's golden rule is simple: no business can be conducted on its premises. John checks into the Continental, where he reconnects with old acquaintances, including Winston, the enigmatic owner of the hotel, and Karen, the polite yet imposing concierge. They understand why John has returned and respect his mission, though they remind him to adhere to the rules of their clandestine society. Meanwhile, Viggo places a $2 million bounty on John's head and hires an elite assassin, Ms. Perkins, to kill him. John's hunt for Iosef leads him to a nightclub owned by Viggo. In a visually stunning and high-octane sequence, John fights his way through waves of bodyguards to confront Iosef. Although Iosef narrowly escapes, John's relentless pursuit leaves a trail of chaos and destruction in its wake. Viggo, realizing that John cannot be stopped, attempts to broker a truce, but John refuses. He's not seeking a resolution, he's seeking vengeance. The war escalates as Viggo retaliates by targeting John's allies and destroying his remaining ties to humanity. In the film's climax, John finally catches up to Iosef and delivers swift, unflinching justice. But his mission isn't over yet. Vigo, enraged by his son's death, sets a trap for John, leading to a final confrontation. The showdown between John and Vigo takes place on a rain-soaked pier. Exhausted but determined, John takes down Vigo's remaining men and confronts the mob boss himself. Despite his injuries, John emerges victorious, putting an end to Vigo's reign and finally avenging Daisy's death. After the battle, John returns to the animal shelter, where he finds a wounded pit bull puppy. Adopting the dog, he walks away, bloodied but alive, ready to begin a new chapter in his life. This closing scene is a poignant reminder that even in the face of unimaginable loss, there is still a chance for redemption and healing. John Wick is more than just an action film. At its core, it's a story about loss, revenge, and the consequences of violence. Keanu Reeves' portrayal of John is both fierce and deeply human, capturing the character's pain and resolve with masterful precision. The movie's meticulous world-building, stylized action sequences, and compelling narrative have made it a modern classic, spawning a successful franchise and redefining the action genre. Thank you for joining us for this detailed recap of John Wick 2014. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more cinematic journeys here at Movies Philosophy.